What's going on, dude? Look at the shirt.
What's going on, man?
The shirt. It is going good. Late on stories, but it's going good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got a few in my pocket, too.
Oh, pocket stories are the best.
Yeah, sometimes. These aren't the best.
No.
It's just a hard day of not finding stories, man. It's late. Yeah, we can't even center them today.
That's how light it is.
So, welcome everyone to the Commute Podcast.
It is this. Or I will be your driver.
And I will be your passenger. So, let's talk about marijuana.
It's a popular topic that we have.
Yeah, you know, that's what I figured. Federal government won't let legalized pot farmers use federal irrigation water. They said they currently supply millions of acres in Washington and Colorado with fresh water, which is two states where it was just legalized. And it's kind of pissing me off because aren't they getting tax money from it? Aren't they enjoying the millions of tax dollars from this legalized weed?
The states are. It's still against the law to the federal
Federalized,
government.
it is.
And that's why they're not going to give them any water.
Yeah, so then now you're hurting the state.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's one and the same. And they're kind of putting it on the state to enforce that. They're simply re-clarifying a law that was created in the 70s. Where they have to make sure people legally apply to use the federal water. They said it is a temporary policy. The reason behind that is if they make it a permanent policy, it requires lengthy processes, including public hearings. And you know they don't want to deal with that.
No.
So they can call it a temporary policy that lasts for 45 years. What? You know?
Yeah.
So they were talking to some of the legal pot farmers, and they were like, look, we're used to, being treated this way from the government. And they said, one, because we grow pot, two, because we're farmers. They're like, farmers can get treated like shit forever.
Yeah.
And they said, we'll find a way. They said, we can definitely find solutions to be completely independent of federal water. How you do that in those states, I don't know.
Running on a drought for the past 15 years.
Unless you ship in your own water, you can't recycle it because you're putting it in the ground.
Yeah.
And the plants are using it. I don't know. I wish them luck. I just thought it was a shitty thing to do. And they're kind of telling the states, like, hey, we just reclarified it to remind you to check these farmers out to make sure they're not. They haven't even said what the penalties were. They're unclear penalties. So, go figure. A limousine. So you got a commute sticker? Guess not.
Right on the front.
So, scleral tattooing. You ever heard of that?
No. Say what?
Scleral tattooing.
Scleral. Huh?
S-C-L-E-R-A-L. It's a new trend going on right now. I guess when people run out of space on their face to tattoo, they're tattooing their eyes. The whites of their eyes.
I've seen that in it was like a prison thing.
Oh, yeah?
Where people in prison, they were tattooing their eyes. Can you imagine that?
I cannot imagine.
Not only are you doing that with, in a prison environment, but also doing it with, ballpoint pen ink.
Yeah, well, they're saying it's not too safe. It originally started because people who have scarring of their corneas, It just kind of makes this white film over the eyes, so they would tattoo them just to be,
to look regular,
cosmetically regular. In 2007, I guess they officially or legally, whatever you want to say, because if they were doing it in prison, I'm sure they've been doing it forever.
Yeah.
The first sighted person, but they said, you shouldn't do it. They said it can impair your vision, tint your vision to whatever color the ink is.
Yeah.
Because you're putting ink in your eye, or even just complete blindness. But people, like this one girl had most of the white in her whole eye was all pink, and then like the little tiny part on this side was like a dark blue or something.
Yeah.
She had done it to both eyes.
Yep.
Looked cool. It was sexy as hell the way she was all done up, but other people just do it all black to look scary.
Yep. There were guys like that. There were guys that did. It looked like blue ink from like a blue ballpoint pen. The whites their eyes. Another guy had red, like from a red pen.
Wow.
It was fucking disgusting looking. Yeah, but not only getting a tattoo in prison, but getting your eye tattooed in prison.
No, dude.
Which is against the law too, by the way.
What's
like
that? Tattooing your eye?
Yeah, in prison.
Oh, tattooing your eye, period. It has to be illegal. Any tattooing in prison?
Yeah, in prison.
Really?
Yeah, they can attach like additional fines.
Well, I guess because it's a weapon, because they're making weapons. Because when we did a tour of a prison, they showed us all the stuff they confiscate.
Yeah.
To show us just how smart these guys really are. And they showed us tattoo guns that they made.
Yeah.
They were like just out of regular everyday stuff. Some of them are pretty intricate.
Yeah, stuff they like disassemble off the wall.
Yeah.
It's just plug in right to the mains. They just plug it right in.
Damn.
Yeah.
But I think it's also like illegal everywhere though to get your eye done, because if you go to a tattoo parlor, they not all of them, some of them will have maps of the body and where they are allowed to tattoo.
Oh, okay.
And there's certain areas of the body you're not allowed to tattoo. Like real close to the anus, like anything inside your butt crack, nipples, cocks.
As shown
certain
by
things
that,
around your eyes.
That one guy that did the pain test. How close? He like rated every part of his body.
Yeah, and put bees.
Yeah, speaking of bees, man, did you see that truck?
Yeah, dude, that was making national news.
Dude, we just missed that too.
Thank God. I can't imagine. The traffic was fucked as it was.
Yeah.
And this truck falls over with almost 500 hives, beehives, in it. I forget how many million bees they said it was.
It was close to 2 million bees. Jesus. And they were still cleaning it up today. Like they were finding like swarms every now and then.
Oh, they said if you live in the Newark area, look out because there's roughly 200,000 bees still flying around.
They said keep your windows up and because the bees can come after you. Yeah, and that was the same exit we took yesterday.
Yeah.
It was just they were going north on there.
It was that
truck
exit.
Flipped over.
Oh, it was northbound?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That guy got a fine because supposedly his load was too heavy.
Yeah, something.
But 2 million bees.
Yep.
Fuck that, man.
But they said it's not a real danger because generally bees stay where their hive was or their cluster or whatever it's called. So
still, if we were there, I'd have been covering the fence.
Yeah.
Well,
what the hell? There was a movie like that, wasn't there? Where like the bees were like swarming, like all over. I remember them like going all over a like a beetle.
It's probably called bees.
I don't know. It was frightening.
The bee's knees. Oh man, so let's do this day in history. May 21st, 1881. American Red Cross founded. Clara Barton and Adolphus Solomon. American Red Cross, okay.
Yeah.
May 21st, 1901. Connecticut enacts the first speed limit law, those cocksuckers. They started it.
Ruined it for everybody.
12 miles an hour in the cities, 15. Wow, in the country, 15 miles an hour. You better not go faster than that. I guess they thought that was fast.
Yep, fast enough.
Speed
Faster than a
limits
gallop.
had been set earlier for non-motor vehicles. 1652, New Amsterdam. No wagons, carts, sleighs shall be run at a gallop. Ho ho ho. Walking only.
Yep.
Wow. Fine of £2.
It's roughly $150.
Okay. What is this?
Flemish dollars.
Oh, okay.
Because it was New Amsterdam they used.
So 150.
Dutch
That's
currency.
about right then. $150. Generally
it
about a
hasn't
speeding
changed.
ticket today.
It hasn't changed at all.
In 1903, New York introduced the world's first traffic code. Meaning what?
The set of laws that we follow now. You know.
As late as 1930, however, 12 states still had no speed limit. 28 states did not require a driver's license. Huh.
Yep.
There's some states we can get a driver's license at 14
Mm-hmm.
if you're a farmer.
Yeah.
Because you have to be able to drive the farm equipment.
I thought it was like something you didn't even need one. Or did you still have to have one?
I think you have to have one. I think if you're younger, you can still drive them, but you don't have to have a license. That is real weird
Yeah.
how they set it up. I don't even know that's still around today. I know it was 20 years ago.
Yeah, because there was something when I was out like visiting relatives in Nebraska. Like they, they had younger kids and like they could just drive whatever. It didn't matter because it was just country roads. Country vehicles, farm vehicles.
They actually knew they had real shit to worry about.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. I think I was like 12 or something at the time, but like
Nice.
my cousins and everything, they could all drive.
You're all like, I didn't want to drive anyway.
Yeah.
That's stupid.
Oh wait, 4 years.
January 1974, Nixon signed the national speed limit into law, which is 55 miles an hour. Even that's starting to change, dude.
Yeah, it already
We got
has.
some areas here where it's 65.
Yep.
I think all of Ohio, it might be 60. Ohio or Indiana? Somewhere there, all the highways were 65.
Yeah, they
Some
did
at
away
70.
with that. That was the he signed that into law, but it was only in law for a while. It wasn't.
Oh, and then 87. This is where you're getting at?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
go
like they Congress let the states dictate what they wanted.
Oh, so there is no national speed limit, like.
Yeah, and now there's none. In 95, it was repealed. So now the states are the only ones that dictate the speed limit now.
That was scary.
Yeah. Let's go this way. Fucking
Let's
away from
not
that.
go that way. We almost had a trash canister fall on us.
Giant fucking trash can.
That's our luck. If I would die that way, though, I would be buried in it.
In the trash can?
Yeah, buried in the trash
Yeah, they
can.
got to give it to you, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I was watching like more of those Russian traffic accident like videos and stuff today. And just like tires flying down the road and cracking into the front of the cars. Just craziness.
That'd be a nice coffin, though, because you get a lot of room.
Yeah, plenty.
Like, I don't mind about being buried. It's
You can
just
fill it out.
being in a tight space.
That's
You know?
that's what you're worried about.
Yeah. I don't want to be in a tight. I need room.
Yeah. Room to not breathe.
You're like, that's why I want to be cremated. Really? You want to be burnt and put into a tighter space? You know?
How are
Like,
they supposed to resurrect your DNA that way?
exactly.
You gotta freeze your head. It's the only way. They
Doesn't-
still do that, don't they? Like freeze.
Oh, yeah.
Like.
Oh, I
people
saw a
or
whole
whatever.
documentary on that. It's insane. And they're like, we recommend you freeze your whole body. Oh, I can't afford that. How about just the head then?
Mhm.
Yeah, and they do.
Yeah.
They freeze the head.
Yep. They're gonna chop off your head within like, I think it's like 12 hours or something if you die.
But it's like,
And they throw it in the jar.
not only now do you have to wait for technology to become better to fix whatever you died from,
Mhm.
now you need to wait for them to figure out how to sew heads back onto bodies.
That's alright. You got time.
You know?
You got time.
And you have to find a body donor.
Mhm.
You can't just be like, all right, bring in the next body. What do you... These people, what a waste of money. But Christ, I wish I would have thought of that.
Yeah.
I guess we can still open a cryogenic.
Sure. Yeah,
Place.
just, get a place that sells dry ice and you're good, right? I mean,
All right, let's do it.
just pour a bunch of that sunscreen stuff into a vat.
For protect them.
Keep you young and tan forever.
Would you like the tanning stuff or the non-tanning? Because we have both.
When you wake up in 2047,
How would you like to love?
would you like to be tan?
May 21st, 1960. Huge earthquake in Chile. 7.6 magnitude.
There was a foreshock.
That's what I'm looking at. What's a foreshock?
It happened before like the main earthquake happened. So the foreshock was.
So it's the ground getting ready to. The plate's getting ready to. Snap.
It said there the like Atlantic plate slipped 50 feet under the Pacific plate there.
Wow.
So yeah, the foreshock was 7 something, and then the actual earthquake was 8 something.
8.5 magnitude. The next day.
Yeah. So everybody thought, oh man, that was a terrible earthquake.
Huh.
Any buildings that fell, everybody was outside, cleaning, and then the actual earthquake hit.
Wow.
And people that thought they were, safe from like this bee swarm area, keep windows closed.
No, I wish I had a picture of that.
External camera.
Oh, man. Wow, that's great. That's fantastic.
The bees.
Did you see someone hacked one of those in San Francisco?
With
In
the
a word of a
zombies?
Godzilla attack.
Oh, no, I didn't see
Yeah,
that.
it said, "We'll turn around now, Godzilla attacking San Fran," or something like that.
Yeah, there was some interview thing. I didn't watch it, but it was like one of those late night shows that were interviewing people, and like these people thought the Godzilla attack was real or something.
What?
I don't know where they find these people for these things.
Sometimes I wonder if they're just good actors and they know they'll be on TV.
Yeah, I don't know. It could be, depending
Because
on.
there can be that many, like to randomly ask people questions and come up with that many stupid people.
Yeah, if you find one, I mean that's
Yeah,
enough,
yeah.
But to find enough to make a whole video about it. It's a bee swarm area, sir.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to ask him. Can you put your windows up, sir? That's
They're
a
attracted
bee
to
swarm area.
They're attracted to Hawaiian shirts.
Yeah, you got a lot of flowers on your shirt. Oh, I want to ask him that. Hold on. Let's see if we can get next to him.
Hey, Buster.
Oh,
He's slipping
getting away. I was so gonna ask him if he knew he had flowers on his shirt in a bee swarm area.
Forget to like and subscribe.
Here's your card. Like down here.
Open your mouth.
Oh, now he cut in front of us. Son of a bitch. That's something we could do one day. We could do like random interviews from the window.
Hey.
Hey, got a question for you.
That'd be
Bee
good.
swarm area?
We definitely need the second camera then.
Yeah.
Hey, you mind being on camera? I got a question for
Good
you.
question. So let's get back to the earthquake here. So at 4:20, a 26-foot wave hit the shore.
Mm-hmm.
Minutes later, a 35-foot wave came. Holy shit!
Yeah. So not only did they get hit by the 2 earthquakes, but like people that thought they were out of like the tsunami zone came back down.
Wow.
And that killed like 1,000 more people because of that.
5,000 dead total. 2 million homeless. When was that? 1960. Wow. That's a shame. May 21st, 1927. Spirit of St. Louis lands in Paris. Harry.
Yeah, Charles Lindbergh.
I'm jonesing to travel overseas.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Gotta pick a spot. It's not like you get to do it often, so I gotta really pinpoint where I'd want to go.
Yeah. There's plenty of good stuff. I mean, I'd say Germany, but that's just.
Yeah, see, I'm torn between Italy,
been.
Ireland, and Japan.
Japan would be great, but such a long fucking plane ride, man.
What are you gonna do?
From here, Jesus.
That would probably be the cheapest flight for me, though. Because a cousin of mine works for the Japanese Airlines.
Oh yeah, there you go.
He lives over there half the year.
Shit, we gotta plan that out then.
You know? Hook me up.
The longest commute ever.
We just have books of stories. We would actually bring stories. Once upon a time.
9 hours of live footage.
Oh, the wives would love it.
Yeah. Can you turn that off now?
Putting the camera in their face. So,
I'm doing the show. What do you want?
I got a question for you. You know what?
Oh, I got it.
Oh.
Come on.
This cocksucker.
Shadowing me. Yeah.
We don't need your shadow. Marylander.
Black plate Marylander.
They're white platers. Not whitey.
Good white hair. And if he didn't, now he does.
Yes, he just made him shit his pants.
Here's my BMW.
German police have recovered a 44-pound golden biscuit sculpture.
Golden biscuit?
That was stolen from a local bakery roof. So on top of the roof, they had like a big giant golden, cookie or biscuit.
Mm-hmm.
Well, pictures were released of the person who stole the giant biscuit.
Mm-hmm.
It was Cookie Monster. Cookie Monster, this guy dressed up as Cookie Monster came. He stole the cookie, and he sends pictures of himself like biting into it to them. And he sent the picture along with a list of demands. And his letter was even made out of like cut out letters from magazines. They all glued together like a ransom note.
Jesus Christ.
He said, you have to give free cookies at a local children's hospital and $1,400 cash donation to an animal shelter in the area.
He would release the
And he would give him the cookie back. Well, they didn't do it. But then they did find the cookie hanging off the neck of a large horse statue with red ribbon around it. And you got to see the picture. I'll post this on the site tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's like with this horse is like up on his hind legs, like and the thing's hanging on his neck. Well, it's these guys that are being like lifted up in one of those cherry pickers to get it. So I don't know how Cookie Monster got this thing around this horse and no one noticing, but he got it on there. The real Cookie Monster did want to clear his name of any illegal activity, and he tweeted, "Me no steal the golden cookie, but me willing to help find real cookie thief." So they got the real Cookie Monster in on this shit.
Yeah.
And the guy still has not been found. I guess when you dress up like Cookie Monster, makes it harder for you to find stuff.
That's a pretty safe hideout there.
What do you think of that, though? Breaking the law to try to do something good, try to help people out like that. Just trying to give the kids in the hospital a good time.
Yeah. Breaking the law in order to do that.
So breaking the law to do something good.
Well,
try to force people to do good.
Fundamentally, that undermines our entire way of life. Is it a good thing or not? I mean, people are robbing us every day for their own purposes.
For no good to come out of it.
Right. So...
And it depends on the crime. I'm not saying kill people.
Right.
For the better of good. Give cookies or I'm going to kill you.
Right.
But...
Give
I think it would also teach people lessons. I think, some people, let's say this bakery said, hey, fuck it, we'll give a whole ton of cookies to the children's hospital. Mm-hmm. And when it was all over with and they got their cookie back, they might wake them up like, wow, it felt really good to go in there and see all these kids smile, and we're gonna do this again. We're gonna do this monthly thing. We're gonna go to the children's hospital and give them cookies.
Yeah.
You might spread good by doing bad. And bad, don't destroy the cookie if they don't. Mm-hmm. Try to make them do it. Make sure you give it back to them. I'm not saying really.
So there should be an active Project Mayhem, doing things like that.
Yeah.
On the side. Isn't that what was there's that internet thing, the Anonymous. The hacker people.
Oh yeah. We gotta do that. We gotta try to come up with something
Project
Yeah, we
Mayhem.
got DuPonts right over here.
Uh-huh.
Do something for the kids.
Yeah. Yeah, like I was saying, that DuPont movie's coming out.
Yeah. We got to, we can hijack the movie somehow.
Yeah.
Don't sully the good name of the DuPonts.
Yeah. Steve Carell or whatever, Fox Catcher.
I totally forgot to watch the preview for that today.
Yeah, you gotta check
I
it
got
out.
to work, it was on my mind, and then we started texting about titties,
Yeah,
you know?
that'll sidetrack your whole day.
That did, man. Then I started looking up pictures. I got on to other pictures, and before you know it, it was lunchtime.
Yep.
Spent my whole morning looking at boobs.
I don't know, man. I'm telling you. That episode of Fargo that I watched,
Dude, I don't know, man.
it was the most impressive thing I've fucking ever seen on television. I've never... And I love Hannibal.
I know.
Dude, I
know.
love Hannibal to my core.
I know.
I was talking the hell up out of Hannibal. How good that was.
Let's talk about Fargo, by the way.
Yeah.
I don't...
If you have not...
I want to see the show. Don't get me wrong. I want to watch it. At least give it a shot.
Yeah.
I mean, it pushes me away a little bit just because it's Fargo.
Yeah, because you're turned
Off
off
the
by
bat,
the
by the
movie.
fucking
You didn't
movie.
like the movie. This is not the movie. It is not that, dude. It is...
Like I said, I will watch it once I'm caught up on everything else, which I'm close to.
You gotta,
I'm so close to.
You gotta cancel everything else. I'm
no,
telling you.
that's not.
It's so
that's
good.
Not, I'm not.
It's
I can't
so
start
good.
anything new.
This is worth
just
it.
can't do it.
This is worth it.
Well, it'll probably take me a week to get caught up. So if anything, I'll have. How many episodes are so far?
I don't know, like 6 or 7.
Wow, that much?
Yeah.
Oh, see, but I'll wait for it to. I'll wait for it to end then. I'll purposely wait for it to end.
All right.
So I can friggin' power watch it.
Yeah, you gotta watch the whole thing.
Because there's probably only what 10.
I don't know. Probably.
Yeah, that's all they seem to give you anymore.
Yep.
10
But,
to 12.
dude, I mean, it kills like anything you've seen in like that Game of Thrones or any of that stuff. Anything you've seen in that, this fucking trumped it, dude.
I don't know.
In an hour,
Now
it
you're talking it
trumped
up.
Trumped it.
You know, I'm going to be
I don't know.
anticipating it.
No, you won't, because you'll watch the first couple, you'll be like, this is all it is? This is crap. I'm not watching the rest of this. And then you get to this episode, and I'm telling you.
So it's crap now, the first couple episodes?
No, the first couple episodes is great. It's like a little, it's like a slow burn, you know? And then, man, they fucking smack you in your mouth. Anything you thought was happening is just...
All right. I'll check it out.
It's unreal.
And it'll be easy to talk Kendra into because...
Dude, it's Coen Brothers on the television set.
Did they do this?
Yeah, they produced it. Yeah. They're on board.
Well, she really wanted to watch the show. I was kind of like, eh. And then we did this whole thing where unless we love a show, we're not watching it. So
I'm telling you.
She's going to need to fall in love with it 2 episodes in.
That can happen. That can happen. Well, she liked the movie, though, right?
I don't
she didn't like
think
it.
so.
It's not a beloved movie of theirs.
No.
I liked it, but it's just... But the show is just... It's not that at all, dude. And it's... Just... I was like dizzy after I got done watching it. That's how good it was.
I'll take your word. I mean... We don't agree on everything movie-wise, TV-wise. No. I'll take your word on everything.
Mm-hmm.
I respect your opinion that much, but I'm worried.
Oh, yeah.
I'm worried.
Yeah, everybody's got their own particular taste, and mine definitely don't suit. Like, me and Bob agree on almost everything to do with, like, movies and shit, but sometimes he'll come along and he just loves something. I'm like, nah, dude, I can't. It's like you and Gabe love Transformers. I can't watch it. To me, it's unwatchable. But
no, I can't say unwatchable. Those movies are deceiving. Those movies are really good when you first see them, and then when they're on again, it's still good. But you're like, not as good as I remember. I don't know, maybe because I see them on the big screen.
Yeah,
and they're just not as fantastic on the little screen.
I'm hoping that doesn't happen with Godzilla because I really love that too.
Yeah,
I mean that on the big screen was just amazing.
X-Men next week.
This week?
Well, I'm saying we're gonna see it next week.
Oh, okay.
I can't. My weekend is.
Yeah, that's true. You got. She's not off one night this week. You sneak over there.
Well, it starts Friday, right?
Well, Thursday.
Nah, she's working Thursday. Friday we got the cousins coming over. Saturday we got the party. She's working Sunday.
Yeah, it's not. You're into next week. No.
Monday I'm going to the other house to work.
Oh yeah.
So if you're free,
yeah, just call me up, dude. I'll go with you.
so we'll figure that out.
Yeah, because I don't think we're doing anything.
Gabe's going to Blue Rocks game.
Oh, is he?
So I hope it rains.
Piss on your day.
Screw your game. I need your hand.
Well, that's what you do. Is she off Monday?
No.
Oh.
No.
Well, I don't know. I mean, can you wait that long to see?
I'm gonna have to.
You know,
You saw the trouble I got into for Captain America.
And that was just a minor superhero.
Speaking of Captain America, listen to this bullshit.
Oh.
So they announced today the official title for the new Superman movie.
Oh, okay. I
And
knew
it's like Batman versus Superman.
Versus, huh?
Yeah. Batman versus Superman. Dawn of Justice. So they're prequeling a Justice League movie, whatever. And it's going to come out on May 6th, 2016. Now, they pushed it back. It was supposed to come out next year.
Yeah.
But they decided to push it back. I forget why. They had some dumbass reason.
Maybe all the, like, Marvel comic book things coming out?
Well, that could be part of it. I thought maybe they were trying to wash the douche out of Affleck. But it turns out, I guess... So, May 6th, 2016 is the same day Captain America 3 is coming out.
Oh.
So DC said, fuck you, Marvel. We're going
head
to head. Dude, that is fucking insanity. Like, one of them has to back out.
No.
I hope they don't.
Well, yeah.
Because I want to see the battle happen. I want to see the battle happen. But someone is going to get fucked out of that.
I wish that was coming in. I wish that was happening next year.
I wish that was happening next week.
Yeah.
You know, I want to see that battle go down, dude.
I would see Captain America, I think.
See, I'm going Superman.
Yeah. Yeah, well, you extra love Superman.
Well, I love the movie.
I didn't mind it. Like, it wasn't a bad
love
movie.
Batman character.
Mm-hmm.
He's one of my favorites.
But you don't like the Affleck.
I don't like the Affleck. But I really like the Superman movie.
I don't either, but...
This one has Wonder Woman. I gotta see Wonder Woman. Dude.
You said yourself she's not an Amazon now. You
But
said
she's
it yourself.
sexy. I don't care. I don't care.
Not an Amazon.
But I gotta see her. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
I don't know. They make fucking hobbits that are made from tall people. You know what I mean? These stretch people.
These guys, yeah.
These fucking stretch Wonder Woman.
Yeah, they could add some meat on her, right?
Yeah. Well, supposedly they're trying to get a little weight on her. On top of.
And I can't go 100% with you on Affleck because I've seen some of his more recent movies and stuff, and I fucking really like him. Like, I liked Argo.
Right, but it's a different character. Like,
sure it is.
I just see him trying to be Batman. Like he's at a costume party or something.
You know what it is? I like more serious movies, and that's what it. Like all these, like people that do comedies and stuff that I hate. Like if they do a serious movie, it's fucking good.
I'm the
like
same
every
way.
time, I'm like, man, that's the greatest thing.
But I've seen Affleck in some serious movies. Now, not so much the newer ones, but I've seen him in some serious movies, and it just hurts my balls, man.
No, yeah, I know.
And it's saying not that I don't like him.
You don't know him. I mean,
he's done. No, he's a douche in real life.
What a dick that guy stole my parking spot.
But like, I mean, he's done movies that I'm entertained by. He entertains me. I fucking loved him in Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back.
Dogma.
Dogma. You know, like Dogma, man. He was all like, so like but he's not the greatest actor, and I don't want him being Batman.
He was good in The Town. Did you see that with him and Jeremy Renner?
The Town. Yeah.
They were like bank robbers in Boston.
Yeah.
That was good, dude.
He was good in that. That was a really good movie.
He was good.
I wonder what it would have been like without Renner. Like,
yeah.
You know, I hate when he tried, because he almost pissed me off in that movie. He gets a little too heavy with the Boston accent, you know, and yeah, you can tell he's like, oh, I can't wait to be in another movie where I get to use my Boston accent. Hey,
on, guys,
I got a good idea for the voice Bruce Wayne uses when he's Batman. Goes a little something like this.
He spent a little time in Boston.
Alfred, get the car. Get the Bat car, Alfred. I'm gonna fuck these guys up in the park.
Optimus, roll out.
Yeah, we're gonna show them a thing or two, and then take the mask off, and I'm like, hey, hello, ladies. They'll never know it's me.
It is me.
Hey, I'm the fucking Bat. I'm gonna go bananas over here for me.
I'm just guessing, but I don't think he's gonna play.
I'm just saying, he likes doing the Boston accent.
It could happen. It could happen.
He likes doing it.
They could put a Boston twist on Gotham City. Rather than be, what is it, Chicago or something now?
Yeah.
Whatever it's based on.
Do Boston.
A Boston Gotham City.
He'll have a big shamrock instead of the bat on his chest.
Let's fight some crimes.
Hey, I'm ready to bash some guys in the head. We got this.
So, yeah, him, and then, is it the same Superman guy?
Same Superman. And you see, and I don't know if it's him doing this or not, but they're talking about, for the Justice League movie, having Matt Damon be Aquaman.
No, that can't be a thing.
It's okay now, right?
That can't be a real thing.
I read it. I'm not saying it's real, but that's what the rumor is.
Where'd you read it? It wasn't on the internet. It's not real.
The rumor is,
come on,
him as Aquaman.
Silly. That's silly.
The Rock as who do they want The Rock as?
This is somebody's wish list. This can't be real.
No, it's from, like, you know, the movie review site or whatever. Who did they want The Rock as? I can't remember.
In the Justice League. Well, who were the people in the Justice League?
But I think they had him
Superman,
as
Batman,
a villain.
Aquaman.
I'm trying to think.
What was it? The Doom guy? Was
yeah, Brainiac. I think it was.
Yeah, he ain't playing Brainiac. Just, I mean.
No, I know, but it's just. But you see, he's like, hey, guys, if we're doing the whole Boston accent thing, my buddy Matt Damon,
he does a great one.
He'll be a great Aquaman. His blonde hair and good smile.
That can't be a real list.
I hope it's not. I hope it's not. But just they're so fucking with this.
Why does it have to have Aquaman in it
anyway? Well, he was part of the Justice League.
Well, I understand that, but like
Aquaman could be badass though.
Like they changed it. Like the new Aquaman is like better than the old.
The new one's badass. Yeah, he's got this big old beard. And he's a god. You know?
Yeah, he's like Triton or whatever.
Yeah.
You know, which I don't understand why he wasn't like that in the comic book thing.
Like I think he was when he was created. It was like the clean cut era. You know.
Right. I don't know. I like that stuff. I like them when they're like had their crappy like original powers and they're all like. I think that's what I like about Captain America. Like I like Captain America like when they had him in the sideshow and all that shit. Like that's what I like. I like him being like a real comic book,
like an actual person
character, you know. But
it's just it's so long for this to happen, and it just
I don't. To me, that's putting them out of any kind of reach of the quadrillion.
But I would still see it before Captain America, also because it's something different. I've seen Captain America a ton of times.
Yeah.
You're talking a whole new series happening. I want to check that out.
Yeah, I guess, but I mean, like, I don't know. You're not selling it. You're not selling it to me. You're not selling it to yourself. Matt Damon.
No, I know. I'm not selling.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, he's not going. They're not talking Matt Damon for the Superman one. For the next one.
Yeah.
It would be the one after that.
I don't know, man. Isn't there a timeline on these guys?
Well, that's the other thing. He's going to be fucking... Well, how old is he? Like 45 when he's starting the series?
That's what I would think.
He's going to be 60 when he's done?
I don't know how old those guys are, but... All those guys...
They're older than us.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, that's something that I would consider with all of these series. I mean, they get all these like big name actors and put them in these movies, and then
you can't do it.
They do the movies for like 3 decades.
That's why Superman was so good, because you didn't really know the guy.
Yeah.
Even if he's good as Batman, I'm going to see Ben Affleck playing Batman.
I'll know his chin.
You know what I mean? It's. I don't know.
Did you see the internet meme where they're like putting him, like that picture that they had? They put him in like all these different settings, like Batman like mad in a kitchen and just all this weird shit.
No.
There's like 500 of these things.
Still not as good as our Michael Jackson idea.
No, that was much better. But
awesome.
Yeah, so I don't know. I mean, but you would see that before you saw
another Captain America. Well, this Captain America didn't blow me away.
No, it didn't blow me away, but
the whole ride home, we tore it apart.
Right.
You know.
But I've seen worse movies.
Oh, yeah. It was entertaining.
Yeah.
But it was easily picked apart, as this will be too.
Yeah.
As most superhero movies are. You know.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I don't know of one that I never really picked apart. Maybe one of the Batman ones.
Movie I never picked apart.
Like the that first Batman one they did. I don't remember really picking that one apart. I mean, people did, but I didn't think it was that bad. Like that, I think that's the only one I have on.
The second one
DVD.
I didn't pick apart. The second one was really good.
Yeah, you couldn't complain about that. All right, so Batman movies.
I'm not picking apart the Superman movie either.
Yeah.
You know, I loved that one. I had one problem with that movie. And that was it.
Yeah, people are upset that it was so dark and that.
No, I love that.
He like destroyed the city.
Fuck it, man. Let's put some realism into this sci-fi. You know what I mean? Like,
sure.
He
Have some
gave him emotion.
Yeah.
You know? I just didn't like the fact he revealed himself to
everybody.
Lois Lane so quickly.
Yeah.
Like his true identity.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, oh, it's okay, I'm Superman. Okay.
No problem then.
Well, you fuck that storyline for the whole series.
Well, they had to get it out of the way, so then.
Now you don't have to worry about it.
Yeah. Now they don't have to do any more origin stuff. That was really the only like origin point that they like knocked right out of the way really quick.
Yeah, so yeah.
Everything else they it took a full 2 hours to.
So I don't know.
Yeah. I'm kind of more excited about that Guardians thing though now. The raccoon's not bothering me as much anymore.
The raccoon didn't really bother me.
It really bothered me. Like really.
I was okay with it because they're not taking themselves seriously. They're not trying to make this like a Avengers type level or anything like that. So fuck it, throw in a raccoon. Plus it keeps the kid entertained while I'm trying to watch the movie. Mm-hmm. You know?
Watch the raccoon shooting rockets and stuff. It'll be great.
I'll check it out.
Yeah, I'm more excited about that one now. The raccoon completely turned me off when I first saw the thing.
Yeah. I haven't seen the new trailer for that either, though.
No, me neither. I think I'm probably done with trailers for that.
Done with trailers for it?
You know, I saw the first couple, and that should be enough.
You're not going to be able to avoid them, though.
I will. I'm good at it.
What about TV when you're watching TV?
I don't watch TV, really. No. Not live, you know? Okay. So if a commercial comes up, it's the same commercial.
See, we watch 8 hours of SpongeBob.
Yeah, you're going to get it.
And just, that's going to be...
Yeah, it's
any movie that's not rated R, I see commercials for them 500 times.
Right. Yeah, I'm trying to think. Oh, and Matt Damon. I saw that Monuments Men last night.
Yeah.
Part of it.
Yeah. You're saying it was so-so?
Yeah, it's all right. I mean, it wasn't bad, but it was. Well, honestly, like I was hoping that it wasn't going to be like Ocean's 11 again, but it just was.
It was Ocean's 14.
Yeah, it was just the same. Thing again.
See, that's
just I don't know. I mean,
you're turning me off of it now.
Yeah, it had its parts, but
so I wanted to see that.
Rent it for $1.
Yeah, we'll see. Maybe I'll do that tonight because she's working. She doesn't want to see it.
Man.
I won't get in trouble for watching that movie.
No,
I won't.
That's easily skippable.
Yeah. Most things are. She doesn't have the movie love like I do.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about other douchebags.
Okay.
Pat Sajak.
Yeah.
I didn't used to think of him as a douchebag.
I used
He's a douchebag.
I used to not even think of him.
Well, yeah, when I see him on TV, I go, hey, he seems like a good guy.
Hey, look at that
I'd
guy.
like to buy him a beer. Now,
Or a vowel.
I'd like to buy him a bullet. You see, he was like slamming global warming and anyone who believes in global warming. And,
Yeah.
I mean, it's one thing, hey, if you want to put your opinion out there, I'm cool with that. That's what this country's made for. But he was like, this is some of the things he said. I now believe global warming, and he's doing this on Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
I now believe global warming alarmists are unpatriotic racists, knowingly misleading for their own ends. Good night.
Was that some? I wonder if that was really him, or is like somebody like hacked his thing.
Oh no, he went on.
Oh, he kept saying.
He's been throwing this shit around.
And then somebody asked him about this, and he said, "Yeah, I said all that."
He said, "Let me see. That was when did he write that? Yeah, it was yesterday. He wrote that.
Mm-hmm.
On May 10th, he wrote, very hot weather. We're all going to die. Very cold weather. There's a difference between climate and weather, moron." Followed by, help, ... climate changing, ... must send money to lots of places, ... a lot of money. Hurry, time is short. Not kidding, ... So, I mean, there's different days. It's not like it happened once. He's like, hey, whoa, that wasn't me.
Mm-hmm.
He also poked fun at Al Gore for his documentary, An Inconvenient Truth.
Why do people care about that documentary?
Dude, he's fucking going nuts. He's 67 years old. He's been thought of as a cool dude all this time. I guess he's at the stage, he's like, fuck it, you know what?
You think that flipped him over the edge?
It must have.
I've got to go watch whatever the hell show. He's on the Letter show, right?
The Wheel of Fortune.
Yeah. I got to watch that show now to see if anything comes out.
Yeah, it would at least be on the news. I mean, this was reported on Comcast.
Yeah, I saw his head on there. And
He said, my interest in Al Gore's pronouncements could fit into a gnat's navel and still leave room for a liberal sense of humor.
I've never seen an interview with that guy.
No.
Does he use those words? Like,
I mean, he's not usually angry.
he's not usually
I mean,
anything.
I've
That's
seen an interview with him, and he's just like, hey, he talks about the show. He loves his family. He said his kids didn't used to think he worked because they do a whole week of the show in one day.
Mm-hmm.
So he only works at most 1 day a week.
Oh, that's cool.
It's fucking awesome, dude. For the money he makes, work a day a week.
Damn you, Sajak.
Yeah, right now I hate you even more. Today he tweeted, sometimes it's fun to poke a stick in a hornet's nest just to hear the buzzing. So he knows he's getting to people by being a dick. And you, Pat Sajak, are a douche.
I wonder if he even uses Twitter, though. I mean, that just seems really weird. Like,
Dude, it's been going on since the 10th of May. Today's the 21st.
yeah, but somebody could have,
They got 11 days to shut that down, though. You shut it down when you start getting hacked.
Yeah, but who's following, Pat Sajak? shit?
Apparently CBS.
Who wants to know what Pat Sajak's thinking?
TMZ, they're on everybody, man. They know when shit happens.
Yeah, they're weird, too, that whole thing.
Yeah, they're a little...
I don't understand that.
And they stretch it. They're like, oh, we talked to so-and-so today. It's an entertaining show, if you ever get to watch it.
Yeah, I've seen it before.
It's silly. I mean,
yeah,
it's just for
Nancy
nothing
likes
to watch.
it.
But and I'm like, who? Like, they just know every little star that's out there.
Yeah.
And I just don't know it like that.
But then they show the video, and it's just some dickhead, like, antagonizing somebody as they're walking down the street.
Oh,
until they say something.
Excuse me. Kylie,
And they're
Kylie.
Shut up! Get the hell away from me!
You having a good day?
Oh! They zoom in the fucking on them. Look at them getting in the car. They need better pants.
I just like watching when they go back to the studio and they talk about it. They get all funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, they make jokes, bust on each other. Do you want to be in the next Star Wars movie?
I saw this.
You can be.
Yeah.
You just have to donate $10 to, what was it? Donate directly to the site. $10 contribution to the United Nations Children's Fund's Innovation Labs.
It's like, there's like a donation site, and because I went on there for when Breaking Bad was ending.
Mm-hmm.
You could win a trip to for 2 people. You could win a trip out, and Aaron Paul would pick you up at the airport, and like you'd hang out with like all those guys, and you'd watch the trailer or the premiere at the end of the show, and then you're on all the post shows and stuff, talking to them about it and all that. So that would have been cool, but yeah. So like I donated like $10 for that.
I think I'm going to donate $10.
On that same site.
I think I'm going to do it. Fuck it. They said Disney's already pledged $1 million in support of the launch.
Hell, they're going to win.
Fans are encouraged to donate directly to the site, and for each $10 contribution, you can do as many of these as you want. Eligible participants will be entered for a chance to appear in the upcoming flick. The Star Wars Force for Change grand prize includes airfare and accommodations to London for one winner and guest, behind-the-scenes access to the set, including a meet and greet with cast members, and of course a cameo in Star Wars Episode 7. I want to be like, can I use a Boston accent?
You guys do that here?
I want to do the Boston.
I know they did a lot of accents in the last movie.
Go Sox. Hey, for $10, maybe I'll do it.
It's $10. I mean, and it's kind of like a Kickstarter thing. Like, it's got different tiers. Like $10 is just a starting thing, and the more you put in, the more tiers there are.
Oh, okay.
And stuff. So yeah, there's different rewards for that.
Yeah, it's for a good cause.
But speaking of that, I was telling you about that friend of mine, Karen Randall. She's like, she wants to start up a podcast and stuff. Yeah. Well, she did the Indiegogo Kickstarter thing, and on hers, it's the same kind of thing, like $10, and if she meets her goal or whatever, one of the things she like built into it was like you can win an iPad 2. So one of the people that donates, you get an iPad 2 out of it.
That's worth donating for too.
Yeah. So check out the link for her thing and all that. It'd be pretty cool. She's trying to.
I'm thinking we got to do something like that, and donations get you advertisement.
Yeah, it's a good idea. I mean, like then we can get like another camera and stuff.
We want the external camera. People miss so much from this. You never know where you're gonna see it.
Yeah.
You gotta have it on a swivel.
Well, almost like that mount thing that I've got, where it's like mounted on both sides.
Yeah.
Look at that helicopter. It's really a helicopter. Can't see that
live. You don't need to be in Abu Dhabi to have special effects.
But people have called in from there, or we called them.
Yeah, we called them and interrupted the guy's day. And we couldn't get off the phone.
Interrupted his stories.
What do you do for a living, sir?
John Smith.
Alright, well that is what I have for today.
Yeah.
We were able to stretch it out pretty good. We got a good full episode out of this.
Sure. That's plenty for me.
Yeah. Alright.
Got us home.
We're pretty much home. Remember to like and subscribe on Facebook and YouTube. Send us an email at the Commute Podcast at comcast.net. Follow us on Twitter at driverpassenger, or check out our website, 2commute.com. That's TWO commute.com. Hope to see you soon.